Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're tackling something pretty serious. The latest Air Quality Life Index, the AQLI, findings for 2025. And honestly, the big headline for India is, well, it's really shocking.
It is.
We're talking every single person in India living in areas where that fine particle pollution, PM2.5, goes over the WHO limit. The World Health Organization's limit of 5 micrograms per cubic meter.
That's the annual average, yeah.
So it's not just, a city problem, it's national.
Absolutely, across the board.
So if you're keeping up with current affairs, maybe prepping for exams, this is key. Our job here is to unpack what this actually means for your health, for the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it.
Right, so air pollution, it sounds simple, but it's actually quite a mix.
Like a cocktail, you said.
Exactly. You've got solid bits, tiny liquid droplets, different gases all mixed together in the air we breathe. We measure things like PM10, those are slightly larger particles, and PM2.5.
And PM2.5 is the really small stuff.
That's the one. Particles, 2.5 micrometers or smaller. Super fine. We also track ozone and nitrogen dioxide, think car exhaust, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide from industry.
Okay.
But yeah, PM2.5 gets a lot of focus. Health-wise, it's particularly concerning because it's so small.
Right. But these numbers, these measurements, they can feel a bit abstract. How do we make sense of what it actually means for people?
That's exactly where the AQLI comes in. It's a tool developed by EPIC, the Energy Policy Institute at the University of Chicago.
Okay.
And what's really powerful about it, I think, is that it takes those pollution concentration numbers and translates them directly into something we all understand, impact on life expectancy, how many years or months people might lose.
Wow. Okay.
This latest 2025 report uses data from 2023. And globally, the picture wasn't great. PM2.5 levels actually went up slightly by 1.5% compared to 2022.
Up. Despite all the talk about clean air.
Seems so. Globally, we're sitting at almost 5 times the WHO's recommended limit.
5 times.
And if you look at South Asia, the whole region struggles. Bangladesh, India, Nepal, Pakistan, their emissions all kind of pool together.
Right. Air doesn't really stop at borders.
Exactly. Bangladesh has consistently been the most polluted. In 2023, their PM2.5 was, get this, 12 times the WHO guideline.
12.
Yeah. If they could meet the guideline, the average person there could live an extra 5.5 years. It's huge.
That's incredible. What about China? They were making progress, weren't they?
They were for about a decade. But interestingly, in 2023, they saw a small increase to about 2.8% in harmful particles, though their long-term efforts have definitely made a difference overall.
Okay, so that context is useful, seeing it's regional, even global. But let's bring it back home to India specifically, because this isn't happening somewhere else. It's here.
Absolutely. And the India numbers are quite sobering. The report found that 46% of Indians live where the air quality is worse than India's own national standard of 42.
Wait, so nearly half the country lives above even the Indian standard, let alone the WHO one?
That's right. Not just the stricter WHO limit. And the life expectancy impact. Well, take Delhi.
Yeah.
If Delhi could somehow meet the WHO standard, people there could gain, on average, 8.2 years of life.
8 years. Just from cleaner air.
8.2. And even in the so-called cleanest parts of India, meeting the WHO standard would still add about 9.4 months to average life expectancy.
Nearly a year, even in the best spots. It shows how widespread this is.
It really does. There's almost nowhere that isn't affected to some degree.
So, okay, we talk about lost years of life, which is massive. But what about the day-to-day? What does breathing this air actually do to your health?
That's the crucial part, isn't it? The health effects are serious, that PM2.5 we keep mentioning, because it's so tiny. It doesn't just stay in your lungs. It can get past your body's defenses, deep into the lungs, and then into your bloodstream.
Into the blood.
Yes. And from there, it can travel and affect, well, pretty much all your major organs: heart, brain, lungs. There's a very strong link between breathing PM2.5 and major cardiovascular diseases like strokes, heart attacks, and respiratory diseases too. Lung cancer, COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
So it's not just a cough or itchy eyes. It's contributing to really serious life-threatening conditions.
Directly. These pollution-related illnesses account for a huge number of premature deaths worldwide.
Which brings us back to that WHO guideline, the 5-damn arrow. It's not just some arbitrary target then?
Not at all. It's based on health evidence. It serves as a benchmark, a goal for governments everywhere to aim for to protect their citizens' health. It's about saving lives, fundamentally.
Yeah, right. So the big takeaway here for everyone listening is that clean air isn't just, an environmental nice to have.
It's a health imperative.
A fundamental human right, really. with impacts you can actually measure in years of life.
Precise.
Just imagine. Think about the collective benefit if India could significantly reduce PM 2.5, adding months, even years, back to millions of lives. So maybe something for you to think about. What's one step, just one, that you think could make the biggest dent in tackling this challenge across India?